go. Sequences that get people comfortable getting their knee over their shoulder. Okay, this is actually a big, big deal. It's not easy. It's not a relationship that happens very often. So in a pose like the firefly and the crooked sage pose, which we'll go into a little bit later, even to a lesser extent the Kundasana that we covered, that one-legged arm balance, and eventually the sleeping yogi pose. I don't know what the name is, but they have both feet behind the head and you lay down. That's extreme. Like, I don't really see much of a need for that, frankly, but that's my opinion. You want to stage people through a couple sequences that will get them ready. And so in order for your shoulder to go over or your knee to go over your shoulder, you've got to have done the sequences that we've talked about. So the straddle folds are definitely one sequence. The cobbler, okay, star or diamond pose. And then you start to move into some of the cradle poses. So this one's called Om posture, and it's where you have one foot in the opposite elbow and the knee to same elbow. Okay, so you get them in here and you give them that little like baby cradle. Okay. Generally from this point you can start to move into a compass pose. Now, compass is something that you will have like planned ahead. So like in your sequencing mind, you've gone, okay, I know we're going to do compass, I know we're going to do firefly. So in order for both of those things to happen, you need to make sure that the hamstrings, the adductors, and the hip flexors are like well addressed. So all poses that cover that. And you'll find that the class will end up being a bit fold heavy, forward fold heavy, that you'll have to then fix later by tacking in some back bends and twists. So from Om, if you wanted to get into compass, you take that straight leg and you tuck it up and in. Okay, so you've got the heel quite close. Some people can get it all the way into that forced mul band, but that reduces the stability of the pose. So the farther away the ankle is from the body, the more stable the base is. The closer in it is, the less stable it is. When the stability is reduced from structure, you have to rely on musculature. Okay, so just have that aware. So from Om pose, you're going to pull that leg in, okay? And the next step is just hook it. Same arm comes under, and it's not flowy, it's not pretty. Hook it. That's all you're doing. Bring it up and over.
Over
now,
your head?
Over your shoulder.
Oh.
Okay? So the ankle ends up about, nose level, and you want to make sure that they're lifting up as much as they can. So you would rather see somebody with their knee under the shoulder and around the bicep, and to have an extended chest, than to have somebody with the knee over the shoulder and the chin all tucked in a horrible, gnome pose, we'll call that. So ideally, you want to have both happening. So you want to have the knee over the shoulder and the chest up. Okay, this is a resting point. This is just some place where it's like, hey everybody, having your knee over your shoulder is totally normal. Okay, so you leave them here for a few breaths. At this point, if you have prepared for compass, okay, grab on, and you take the opposite hand and put it down on the floor. That opposite hand gives you lift, so it's a up, out, and turn at the same time. The head goes up, the leg goes out, the body turns. Okay? So you'll notice that this seat came off. Wait a minute, I lost it. Yeah, there it is. Okay? And we twist. So it's a twist and an extension that gets people used to having A, hips open, B, knee over shoulder. But again, if you're just going into firefly, you can have them hang out right here.
You go up again. With your big, grab your foot.
Hand comes down, chest goes up, leg goes out, and we lift. And we're turning. Okay, we're spinning. So you can see then that position, let me just do the other side so that I can show you. Om, rock the baby, right? Heel in towards perineum. tuck it, hug it, hanging out here. Okay, and they can move, rock a little bit, chill a little bit, get comfy with it, and then it's a grab, drop, lift, twist. Okay. So you can see, now you got arms on the inside. See the shoulder? So you're getting it into the shoulder as well. Elbow. Yeah. Oh. Uh-huh. Drop it.
But you can't lean back, you have to stay.
You have to stay up. So you drop it, wedge, and here we go. Okay, so this mimics what just happened,
Yeah.
right? It's the same thing. Only now,
Yeah, it's a lot more open.
okay? Yeah. So that's a good sequencing. It's an advanced sequencing. But within that sequencing, you're gonna notice there are places to stop. If you're not going here, you hang out there.